If you're a Nintendo Switch owner, there's a lot to look forward to in July and August.
Whether you're gearing up to go to battle as part of a futuristic police force, teaming up with superheroes and villains, leading your students into battle, or building and crafting in a fantasy setting, you'll have plenty to play this summer at home and on the go.
Let's start by talking about one of my most highly anticipated games of 2019, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Now, I can't wait for this game to be out. If you don't know what it is, it combines RPG and crafting gameplay.
Yeah.
It takes place in the Dragon Quest series, but it's a lot more like Minecraft.
Okay.
I think that's cool because a lot of people who are familiar with Minecraft are going to know what to do. They're going to hop in and feel comfortable and experience it in this brand new like Dragon Quest universe. But for those who haven't played Minecraft and now they can just hop into Dragon Quest Builders 2 and just get to experience how fun that was in this setting.
Yeah, and you have the RPG elements we mentioned earlier, right? So we're gonna have the things like the different mini bosses, the main bosses, and there's always the idea of questing and helping out a villager, and then in turn they help you out. You're like defending the village you just helped them out at, irrigation and farming, and they become your friends and happiness and harmony.
Totally.
Yeah, that's
And if you have the first game for the Switch, you can craft the legendary Builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne.
And that sounds epic.
What is that?
Oh, it's just like some outfits that are in the first game as well.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, which it makes sense that you would, right? Because Janessa, I know how excited you are about Dragon Quest Builders 2, but now I want to talk about something near and dear to so many of us.
And what might that be?
Marvel. Yeah. It's been a long time, right? I mean, so much has happened to our favorite heroes and villains over the past 10 years, and it's been an amazing ride for Marvel fans, right? But you know one thing that hasn't happened in the last 10 years?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance game?
Wow, good guess. Yeah.
All right.
A new Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, yeah. Luckily, that's about to change with the release of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. Now, you know, your man Thanos is at it again with the Black Order, except this time he's got a little bit of backup in the form of like Sandman, Green Goblin, all the favorites you've seen over the series coming together to give you the business. But now you have friends who can help you out with.
Yeah, and you can play this in the 4-player co-op modes. You can play online or offline. You can play on a single Switch, or you can all bring your Switches together and use them as well.
Yeah, and you have different like dynamic camera modes that you can play with as well. Some of them that have like this intense zoomed in combat, so you can just feel like you're in a comic book.
I think that's one thing I missed out on the previous series is that it looks nice from far away, but you really want to see what it looks like up close, the powers and the energies and all the things they're using. Because if you're a big fan of the series, that's what you want to see, right? The combination of powers. You want to see Captain America holding the shield out and having Iron Man do like a unibeam and spread it across, which is one of the synergy abilities. And I'm excited to see how that plays out and what kind of different combinations you can have for that.
Yeah, and there's over 30 confirmed characters already, so your favorite character is probably going to be in the game. You can create your ultimate dream team.
I would hope so. I mean, with that many characters, who knows what kind of combinations you're going to see, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Spider-Man this, Nightcrawler that.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange
I'm here
this.
for it.
Is that your big fan?
Yeah, he's my favorite. Yeah. All right, so you think almost 10 years is a long time to wait, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so that's fair, but this last time we had a chance to play this next series on a home console, it was in 2007 on the Wii. What is it?
Fire Emblem.
That's right.
Yep.
It's Fire Emblem. So there have been a few 3DS installments since then, but with the release of Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we'll finally be able to play at home, on our TV, or on the go since it's a Switch exclusive. So you play as a teacher and choose which house you'll lead. You've got the Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. And I'm really curious to see if there's any like rivalry or anything like that in between the houses.
What are the Black Eagles saying with the Golden Deer?
Yeah.
Fast food.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, throwing things in the cafeteria, leaving behind secret notes. But on a serious note, I mean, it is going to be an important faction to have. Whatever one you're choosing, how are you going to roll with them? How are you going to raise them and train them? Because there is a calendar system in the game.
Yeah.
So you can kind of tutor them, you can auto-tutor them, you can schedule activities, you can schedule promotions if they've been doing a certain job or class long enough. So I'm going to be looking forward to that right away for a time waster.
Also, in this game, for the first time ever, you can assign battalions of troops to follow individual units and students and support them in battle.
Yeah, and that is a total game changer because, you know, there's a lot of characters that you can be attached to in the game, and if they're not a main story character, when they die, they're gone for good. So having that battalion to back them up is really going to help with strategies because sometimes you just have that favorite character that's in the perfect spot for a flank, and you don't want to risk it, but if you've got that battalion, it makes it a little easier to do.
I'm sure it's going to cost money. I'm willing to save up money to sacrifice as many bodies as I need to keep my favorite alive.
Yes, that's how it is. You just go ahead.
You guys are playing favorites over here.
The other characters can die.
They gotta go. Cannon fodder.
As long as my favorites are alive, we're all good.
Okay, well, with all this talk about waiting for new games, I'm just gonna put this out there that no matter how long it takes Platinum Games to release a new original game, it always feels like it's way too long, but the wait is always worth it.
Agreed. Their last major release was Nier Automata, right? But I think their last new original IP was probably the wonderful 101, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. And very soon, we'll all be able to get our hands on the next adventure from this highly acclaimed studio. It's called Astral Chain, and it looks pretty awesome. It's directed by the lead designer of Nier Automata, under supervision by the creator of Bayonetta.
Yeah, and if that's not enough to make you pre-order, I don't know what is, because they know how to make great games.
Isn't that all you need on the box art and the poster? Is just like those two games and then like
That's
instant buy, instant pre-order, right?
Yeah, and the thing that Platinum Games does so well overall too is just style. Everything that they make just oozes with style, not only in the graphics, but usually in the combat as well. And so I'm really excited to see more of that with this game.
So in this game, the world is being invaded by alien-like creatures, attacking the people and polluting the land, which is the biggest crime.
Right, isn't it enough just to take over? Why pollute too? But luckily we have help along the way. I mean, we have an alien force called Neuron, I believe. But we have Legion with us. And Legion's this weapon dog, Jehudi Voltron thing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
I think that's actually in the description.
We've got a weapon there.
Right? It says that in like hyphens the entire time.
Yeah.
But can we pet the dog?
I would hope so.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? You can walk around the city and just give like good pets, maybe get a bonus from it or something, right?
We'll see.
Well, if you want to find out if you can pre-order any of the games we just talked about right now at your local GameStop store or at GameStop.com.
And don't forget, you can get these games for less when you trade the games, accessories, systems, and tech you don't use anymore towards your pre-order.
All right, we need to take a quick break, but GameStop TV will be right back.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment to share your thoughts with us. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.